Hello and welcome to another video on my chess progress. Okay, so I've not been updating my progress, but I have been working on my chess. Yes, I've been rather busy and unmotivated at the same time. Unmotivated, just been too tired, been doing other things, and a lot has been go going going through life, if that makes sense. So a lot has been happening during my life recently. So as far as I'm concerned, chess has taken a bit of a back step, but I'm still doing some work on my chess progress anyway. Okay, I am an adult learner after all. Okay, so with the limited time that I've had, I've not really been focusing on tactics and puzzles. It's kind of slumped recently ever since I hit my goal of reaching 3,500. I think it's been difficult to be motivated to constantly analyze for over an hour. I mean, you could see from my progress, it's kind of dipped a bit, 6 hours here, 5 hours here, 6 hours here in August, and then 4.3. And then, yeah, this week has been rather lackluster. Half an hour last week, shorter week, beginning from Thursday, 1st of September, but even still, just half an hour every day. So basically, still doing the puzzles every day, but just not motivated to spend about, uh, let's say here, an hour and a half doing the puzzles, or 2.5 hours. Okay, I just don't have the motivation, and when you have a young child, it's very difficult to devote that much time to it. So half an hour seems to be as much as I can give, unfortunately. It just really, and I've been putting no effort into it neither, so that's not very good. Anyway, did some playing last Saturday, played a game today. Okay, completed some Silman course. Okay, endgame course last week, only 45 minutes. So let's look at the grand total here. So an hour and 45 on the Silman chess end games. I'm almost finished, actually, almost finished. I'll be moving on to another endgame book. The Boris Gulko book, well, that's taken a back seat recently. Nothing in September, nothing for last week and this week. I've just mainly been working on my openings, trying to sort out my database and learn from it. Okay, analyzing games. Yeah, played a little bit more. I don't normally play, so already in September, I've played quite a lot compared to what I normally do. Normally, I prefer just to study. The tactics and puzzles. Well, look at that. 18, 18 hours, 22 hours, and already this is first week has gone 2.5 hours. I don't think I'm going to be putting too much effort into it. In terms of working out, an hour of cardio last month, not very good. Ab training, almost an hour. Breathing for 4.5 hours of it. Meditation, only 15 minutes. Wow. Yeah, it just says it all. I've just not been making too much effort. I've got a lot going on in my life, and uh, I've been just spending my time doing that. Anyway, so when it comes to opening preparation, I've been working very hard at that. And I showed again on my video about using flashcards to help you learn and study chess openings. And that example helped me to achieve a win, basically within 10 moves, thanks to opening preparation. And then I won another game. I was basically just following from memory the Evans Gambit. There was one line up to something like move 9, definitely before 15, and he resigned. and he resigned purely from following my opening preparation. If he followed it, if he did his opening homework up to like move 20 or something like that, I'm sure it's not that high. Maybe it was like something like move 15 or something like that at least. He would have gotten himself into an equal position, but he just couldn't quite work out the tactics. And if you didn't really know the line, you would think that it was losing, but it wasn't. He just needed to work it out, and it was only a 10-minute game, a rapid play game. I'm sure it wasn't enough time to work everything out. So he just resigned. He probably thought he was losing anyway, but that was not the case. Okay. Right. Okay. That's my chess progress. So basically in the future, I'm just going to, for the time being, I'm just working on my openings. I'm still learning the London system. Hopefully I can learn a little bit more about the Queen's Gambit accepted, and then the Nimzo Indian and Bogo Indian as well. I think those openings really match my personality and style, my chess style. So I'll be looking to learn those openings within the next month or two. I'm still learning the London at the moment. Once I've gotten those out of the way, then hopefully I can move on to the other openings, and then start working on the end games. I've pretty much finished Silman's endgame course. Then I'll be moving on to other endgame manuals, other endgame books, not the Dvoretsky's manual. That's far too advanced. I'll be moving on to something else, a bit more practical chess endgames. The Boris Gulko. It's just difficult to find the time and the motivation to really study through his book. Those are fantastic books. He's got 3 of them. I'm on the second one, and I've learned so much from the first one. But the second one, because it's more about the tactical side, the dynamic side of chess, it doesn't give you any practical positional advice. So it's difficult to learn, but how he thinks in certain dynamic positions, that's where the book really excels in teaching you how to handle those positions. Anyway, okay, thank you very much for listening, and look out for the next video. Bye-bye.